Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever, coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on an Inflight vintage American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft in their retro polished livery scheme without the winglets in a 1/200 scale model. I pre-ordered and purchased this model from Waffle Collectibles, and their website address is www.wafflecollectibles.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular vintage aircraft model, please allow me to share with you some information about the history of American Airlines and how they actually came about as an American-based airline carrier. American Airlines is an American-based airline carrier that was founded on April 15, 1926 in Chicago, Illinois as the American Airways Company and operated under that airline's name up until 1934 when the American Airways Company was acquired by the late E.L. Cord, who eventually changed and renamed the airline carrier's name to what has become known to the world today as American Airlines shortly thereafter, as American Airlines officially commenced operations as an airline carrier on June 25, 1936. American Airlines is currently the 10th oldest operating airline carrier in the world based on foundation date after KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Avianca, Qantas, Aeroflot Russian Airlines, Czech Airlines, Finnair, Tajik Air, Delta, and United Airlines respectively as one of the major flag carrier airlines of the United States of America, whereas the corporate headquarters of American Airlines is actually located in the Centerport Office Complex, which is located in Fort Worth, Texas, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is located approximately 22 miles northwest of the downtown Central District section of Dallas, Texas, which is also located in the Dallas suburb of Fort Worth, Texas. American Airlines also has other operational hubs that's located at Chicago O'Hare International Airport, located in Chicago, Illinois, Miami International Airport, located in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, John F. Kennedy International Airport, located in Jamaica, Queens, New York, LaGuardia Airport, located in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, Philadelphia International Airport, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, located in Phoenix, Arizona, and Reagan Washington National Airport, located in the Washington, D.C. suburb of Arlington, Virginia. American Airlines is currently the largest airline operator in the world when measured in terms of scheduled passengers carried, revenue passenger miles generated, and daily flights. Ranked second in terms of the number of passenger destinations served after United. Ranked third in terms of generated revenue after Delta and United. Ranked third in fleet size after Delta and United. Ranked third in terms of number of routes served after Southwest Airlines and Ryanair. And ranked ninth in terms of the number of countries served at the time of this video review posting. American Airlines currently flies to 353 destinations in 63 countries across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, with an operating fleet of 979 aircraft that does not include this particular aircraft type, as this aircraft type is no longer operating in the American Airlines fleet at the time of this video review posting. And also at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines is one of 146 airlines in the world of aviation that currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax Magazine, and their website address is www.airlinequality.com, and the Boeing customer code for American Airlines for this particular aircraft was 23. All right, everyone. Let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you're looking at is the Boeing 757-200, the aircraft type, the airline's retro logo, the American Billboard title, the computer-generated picture of the aircraft, the registration ship number, the Inflight 200 decal, as well as the item number information you see at the front of the box. All right, now you're looking at the back of the box. What you see is the Inflight 200 decal, the Boeing official licensed product decal, as well as the American Airlines official licensed product decal. You see the App Store and the Google Play. Inflight models now got an app. You can go either download through the App Store or through your Android phone, and you can get the updates about what models they're going to bring out or what's available. All right. All right, now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you see is the Boeing 757-200, which is this aircraft type. The airline carrier's retro logo you see there, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the registration ship number, the 1/200 scale, and the website address of Inflight models, the item number information, as well as the Inflight logo you see at the top of the box. All right, now you're looking at the bottom of the box. It's pretty much the same information at the top of the box I just showed you earlier on. All right, now you look at the actual model stand that actually came with this model. You see the bottom of the model stand. You see the retro logo, the American Billboard title, the aircraft type, as well as the scale model information you see on this plaque here. And then you come up this way, you see that little thick black pattern there, folks. The sole purpose of that black pattern is that black pattern actually protects your model as well as prevent it from being damaged or scratched when and if you decide you want to put your aircraft model on this particular model stand, okay? All right, now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what you actually see inside this plastic bag are the actual gear replacement doors, featuring the two little toothpicks for these gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the sole purpose of these gear replacement doors on this particular aircraft model, okay? All right, with all that information out of the way about the history of American Airlines and how they actually came about as an airline carrier, plus all the details here on the front of the box as well as the back of the box concerning the website address of in-flight models, the actual model stand you see there that came with the model, as well as the gear replacement doors you see inside that plastic bag. With no further ado, everyone, here is the actual model out of the packaging box. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The in-flight vintage American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft in their retro polished livery scheme without the winglets and a 1/200 scale model. All right, everyone, allow me to share some information with you about the American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft you're looking at here and how it became a part of their fleet and how it was eventually replaced. And I'll tell you which aircraft it was replaced with, okay? American Airlines officially became the 5th North American-based airline operator after launch customer Eastern Airlines, Delta Airlines, Northwest Airlines, and American West Airlines, respectively, that acquired this particular jetliner aircraft, as American Airlines took delivery of their very first Boeing 757-200 jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number November 611 Alpha Mike on July 17, 1989, and took delivery of the very last Boeing 757-200 jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number November 172 Alpha Juliet on April 30, 2002. American Airlines at one time previously registered and operated as many as 177 of these narrow-body jetliners in their fleet, which included the 27 that was inherited from the acquisition of TWA or Trans World Airlines when the airline carrier was officially acquired by American Airlines on December 1st, 2001, as well as the 24 that was inherited from the acquisition of US Airways when the airline carrier was officially acquired by American Airlines on October 17, 2015, as American Airlines was previously the world's second largest airline operator of this aircraft variant at the Atlanta, Georgia-based airline carrier Delta Airlines, respectively. And now, at the time of this video review posting, this aircraft is no longer operating in the American Airlines fleet, as the Fort Worth, Texas-based airline carrier officially announced sometime in 2020 that it would eventually phase out and retire the Boeing 757-200 jetliner aircraft from the carrier's fleet altogether, in which they finally did in the first quarter of 2020, as this aircraft was officially phased out of the American Airlines fleet on March 27, 2020. And after serving the American Airlines fleet for nearly 31 years as one of the carrier's official flagship jetliners for the Fort Worth, Texas-based airline carrier, this particular vintage jetliner aircraft has since been replaced with their more fuel-efficient Airbus A321-200s, their next-generation Airbus A321neos, new engine option jetliner aircraft variant, as well as their forthcoming next-generation Airbus A321XLR extra long-range jetliner aircraft variant, which is actually scheduled to enter the American Airlines fleet sometime in the foreseeable future. Now let's talk about this retro livery scheme you're looking at here. This is probably my favorite livery scheme of American Airlines. This was American Airlines' second livery scheme, which was called the Bare Metal Livery Scheme, which was first introduced in 1967 and remained their signature trademark livery scheme for almost 46 years until American Airlines unveiled their current livery scheme on January 17, 2013. So, with all this information out of the way about this aircraft, as well as the iconic livery scheme you see displayed here, with no further ado, everyone, let me get down to the nitty-gritty and show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side. We're going to start at the front as always, where you see the front nose landing gears, the landing gear struts, the landing gear lights, as well as the landing gear door featuring the fleet number 631. See the pitot tube and the static ports right in there somewhere. The radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, as well as the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those details later on in my review. But right besides the L1 entrance door is the One World logo, which is this logo right here between the L1 entrance door and the American billboard tile you see there. And American Airlines joined the One World Alliance along with British Airways, Cathay Pacific, and Qantas as one of the 4 founding members on February 1st, 1999, which consists of 13 airline members from 6 inhabited continents. Okay? You also see the nice little blue and white and red cheat line, which I love dearly. All right. All right, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here on the port/left side. Behind the engines, you see these nice landing bogie gears, which includes the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. And more important, these big massive engines here. And these are the Rolls-Royce RB211-535E4B turbofan type engines that was used on this particular vintage American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft. All right, we're going to turn this aircraft model around. We're going to actually see if the turbofan blades do spin. Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port/left side of the aircraft. Now we're going to see if these fan blades spin. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, perfect. And you see the inboard landing lights right there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogie gears, which includes the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard/right side of the aircraft. Let's see if the fan blades spin over here as well. Yes, they do. Perfect. And then you see the inboard landing light you see right here, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogie gears, which includes the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. You see the radome nose cone, the landing gear doors, the landing gear lights, the landing gear struts, as well as the front visual view of the front nose landing gears, okay? All right, now you're looking at the edge of the wing here on the port/left side where you see the red navigation light you see displayed there, as well as the fuel dump valve you see displayed there on the back end of the tail of the wing. Sorry about that, the wing. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and underneath that red cheat line is the actual registration ship number, November 631 Alpha Alpha, which is this registration ship number you're looking at here. Registration ship number, November 631 Alpha Alpha. This particular aircraft was actually the 22nd Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft that actually entered the American Airlines fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on September 26, 1990, and was delivered to American Airlines on October 9, 1990, and operated in the American Airlines fleet for nearly 24 and a half years until this particular aircraft was officially withdrawn from service on March 10, 2015, then was eventually flown to the Roswell International Air Center storage facility that's located in Roswell, New Mexico shortly thereafter, where this particular vintage Jetliner aircraft currently remains stored up at the time of this video review posting, okay? All right, we still at the back of the aircraft here on the port side. What you're looking at is the vintage American Airlines logo that's displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft, which is this vintage logo you see there. This particular vintage logo was American Airlines' 4th logo design that was first designed in 1931 by Goodrich Murphy, who was also an American Airlines employee at the time. Then the logo was later redesigned in 1967 by the late Italian designer Massimo Vignelli, who was born in 1931 and passed away in 2014, as this was the actor's signature trademark logo for American Airlines for 46 years until it was eventually replaced with their current logo, which is called the flight symbol, which was unveiled on January 17, 2013. And then right on the top of the tail fin of the aircraft is the American flag decal. You see this little flag decal right there. This flag decal represents the country where American Airlines currently operates from as one of the major flag carrier airlines of the United States of America. Okay? All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, and what you're looking at is the APU, which literally stands for Auxiliary Power Unit Exhaust Hole, and there is a hole there, folks. Check this out. See right there? As well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The vintage American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft from the rear view angle. Awesome. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard / right side, where you see the front nose landing gears, the landing gear struts, the landing gear lights. You see there. The landing gear door featuring the fleet number 631, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the pitot tubes and static ports, the American billboard title, as well as the front boat bin door you see displayed there, along with the red, white, and blue cheat line. Okay. All right, now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here on the starboard / right side. Underneath the wings, you're looking at the Rolls-Royce RB211 535 E4 turbofan type engine, featuring the engine cones right there, as well as the side visual view of the landing bogey gears, which includes the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the edge of the wingtip here on the starboard side, which features the green navigation light as well as the fuel dump valve you see right there on the edge of the wingtip. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear boat bin door, including the red, white, and blue cheat line, the registration ship number, the vintage logo, as well as the American flag decal displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. And then there's the pressure relief valve right there as well back here as well. All right, before I show you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view in full detail, please allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gear. So let's check that out. Rolls pretty good. All right, a little rough, but it's okay. You see it tilting, and the front nose gear swivels as well. You see there, there, and there. Okay. So, with that being said, let's check this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. Check it out. All right, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front of the aircraft as always. You see the radome nose cone, which is painted in gray, red, white, and blue. The windshield wipers, the cockpit window. And then you come up here, you see the American billboard titles on both sides of the aircraft. The anti-collision beacon light, anti-collision beacon light, a high frequency antenna, sorry about that. A couple ADF antennas. And then there's the tail fin of the aircraft, as well as the horizontal stabilizer you see there and there as well. And then you come over here, the wing walkway, as well as the engines, and then on top of the wings, which includes the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. Includes the fuel dump valve on this side of the aircraft. Now let's check out over here. The wing walkway, the engines, as well as the top of the wings, which includes the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump valve on this side of the aircraft as well. All right, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. We're going to start at the front there as well. See the radome nose cone, the crew escape hatch door, the front nose landing gear door, as well as the front nose landing gears. And then we come up this way, a high frequency antenna, an anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the actual model stand goes in at, another high frequency antenna, the pressure relief valves on both sides, the APU housing door, as well as the horizontal stabilizers underneath you see there. Now let's check out the gears. A little problem tilting, but it's okay. You see the engines there, and then the wings underneath, which includes the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you, as well as the fuel dump valve you see there. Now let's check out over here. The gears over here. Yeah, it tilts a little bit. See the engines there, as well as the wings underneath, which includes the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you, as well as the fuel dump valve you see on this side of the aircraft as well. All right, since I showed you this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view as well as the undercarriage belly view in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that actual model stand that actually came with the model I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. All right, finally got this model on the stand as you see it being displayed in a takeoff landing position. I'm going to allow this model to rotate in a clockwise rotation, starting with the port side, then the tail cam angle, then the starboard side of the aircraft, then the front of the aircraft, and then back to the port side. Check it out. All right, before I take this model off the stand, I got it at this angle for a reason. And the reason is the magnetic gears that you see displayed on the aircraft model. I'm going to go ahead and take my stone with the front nose landing gear. You see that right there? That's magnetic. The gears here on the port side, they magnetic as well. And finally, the gears on the starboard side. There you have it. They magnetic as well. All right. Now I'm going to let you see this model at a different angle and with the model on stand and displayed in flight mode position. Check it out. All right, now you see this model being displayed in flight mode position in the gears up position without the gears. You got one or two options how you want to continue to display your model. If you want to continue to display your model like this in the gears up position without the gears, that's fine. You see this plastic bag here, these gear replacement doors inside this plastic bag. That's the sole purpose of substituting your gears while you display your model like this in flight mode position. Or you can do like I do, just keep them in the gear down position. It's up to you, your choice. I choose to keep mine on there for the fact it adds more value to the model. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model off the stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? All right, let's talk about the seating configuration on this particular aircraft. This particular vintage American Airlines Boeing 757-200 Jetliner aircraft seated 184 passengers in a three-class configured cabin layout. All right, everyone, here's the breakdown from rows 1 to 6, which will be about from here to about right here. You had 24 first-class seats, rows 9 to 18, which will be about from here to about right here. You have 52 main cabin extra class seats in rows 19 to 36, which will be about from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You had an additional 108 economy class seats, which brings a total of 184 seats. And finally, from 1989 up until this particular vintage Jetliner aircraft was officially withdrawn from service in March 2020, American Airlines previously utilized this aircraft on certain transatlantic routes, certain transcontinental routes, certain domestic routes, and also employed this aircraft on certain routes to Hawaii, as well as certain routes to Latin and South America from the carrier's primary hubs at Dallas-Fort Worth, Chicago O'Hare, Charlotte, Los Angeles, Miami, New York JFK, New York LaGuardia, Philadelphia, Phoenix Sky Harbor, and Washington Reagan National. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model, if you can get your hands on it. The only outside chance of getting this model, if you can get your hands on it at all, is on eBay. And I do got the American 757-200 in the same livery, but it's with the winglets from Gemini Jets. I will do a review on that one later on. So in the meantime, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.